Tuesday the 22nd of April 2026. The aspect of self is very easy to understand. We're just energy. We are, let's just say, on one level we're a blank piece of paper, and on another level we are all. And all is the knowing, the ability to have consciousness, the ability to travel beyond consciousness. It all exists. Now, I don't want to get too far out there, but it's really important, because in this time of change, and this is huge, I cannot express how powerful 2026 is turning out to be. You know, there was a knowing that it was going to be a journey of transformation. The amount of transformation, that was completely unknown, and it's unfolding. I can't say whether it's going to exist all throughout the 26 period towards the 27, where the cycle of the fire horse will end, because some will have achieved everything within 2026 and others will go all the way through to 2027. But of course, even at the end of this cycle at 2027, there will be drawings and connections, because one will have made those connections during this period. There is an intensity, there's a clarity, there is all demand of things. When you're in the world, I suspect, I cannot say, because that's another realm, but I suspect that the information that you're receiving does feel strange, but however it does not disconnect you. So that is the part that is going to happen, basically. And how it happens, I cannot say, because as many beloveds as there are on the planet, I don't know why I said planets in plural, but anyway, as many beloveds that are on the planet, there are ways of receiving and recognizing change. There is continuity in type, so the individuality part is unique to the individual. So type could be as a, and I don't want to be judgmental or disingenuous, but if you're a culture, say you happen to be Chinese, or say you happen to be a Kiwi, or say you happen to be a Canadian, therein you have a dynamic of consciousness, and each consciousness is related to that reference point, Canada, New Zealand, or China. So wherever you are, you can be in Morocco, so like, you could have that particular connection. The essence of that is unique, but the continuity is across all the board. So every culture, every race, denomination, whatever, masculine, feminine, whatever, it's always going to be, there's going to be a constant, but it changes individually, relational on heritage, so where you're born, and that heritage within yourself as to where you are in the now. This might sound a bit confusing, and it might sound like, well, what's the message here, John? When you are able to recognize the message, you'll never ask that question. You'll see it, you'll feel it, you'll know it. And if you're at that level, then what is coming you already can sense by this video. If you don't know, then it is that aspect for you to find yourself in the place that you are at. And that's going to bring up a lot of fear. That's going to bring up a lot of old patterns and beliefs and a lot of ego. And ego is self-serving. It wants to protect itself. It doesn't want to die. But here's the thing about ego dying. Ego dies, but it is what happens is in that death is the previous is diminished and removed, and there's a blank slate. And ego doesn't have the attachment because consciousness and the eternal will are involved in that aspect, and therefore it does become clearer and cleaner. Ask anyone who's been evolved and they'll tell you the same thing, maybe in different ways, but exactly what I'm saying, in a fashion that you can hear. So in that essence, I encourage you all to recognize that where you are now is a moment of transition. And I cannot express that more, because in that moment of transition, you are becoming renewed, and that renewal is based around your conscious willingness. Okay, so on that note, I'll leave it for you. This is one of those videos you might have to listen to several times, because there's encryption in this that is designed to go into your heart. It's designed to immerse itself into your eternal self, and to open and access consciousness in a way that normally wouldn't be able to be achieved. So, on that note, sending you all lots of love. Have a blessed day or night or whenever you're going to watch this. And yeah, let's see where we unfold. Any questions, just write and we will respond. Okay, cheers for now. Ciao, bye.